Hey, welcome in. FG here. So, we're nearing all-time highs here on silver. I've seen some channels asking, are you still buying? Are you selling? I have to say I'm still buying, but I'm still looking for deals. And I forget exactly what I was looking for, but in my search, this item came up. Maybe I'll put a listing up here. But I looked at this listing. I looked at it several times. Then went and looked at other listings. I have to say, this item is confusing. So I took a chance and bought it. And we're going to open it up here and figure out if it really is what I thought it was, or if I just overpaid. So, comes in a case, it's a set, and here is what I bought. So it's a Constitution Commemorative Guild. Well, that case came open. So here's one of the coins. Well, it's not a coin, it's a round. 1987 U.S. Constitution Bicentennial. We the People, and that's what caused it to come up. I was trying to look up. I remember now. I was trying to look up and see if I could find any other examples of one of the vintage rounds that Bob sent to me the other day, and these came up. Give me a second here. See if I can get this up out of the case. So I'm looking at this, trying to figure out, exactly what's going on with this Constitution. And I'll show you the COA here. This is what I was looking at. So, certifies that the Silver Eagle commemorative piece. Looking over here, you can see composition, 3/9 fine. Weight, half troy ounce. Gives a diameter, thickness. And then says gold edition, electroplated with 24 karat gold. Okay, so now, looking at this, what do you think? Are both coins silver and one is plated and one isn't? Or is this one silver coin and one base metal plated coin? And I went and I looked at a bunch of different listings, and I'll tell you, there are people that were listing it both ways. Some listed it as both coins being silver. Some listed it as if one coin was silver and one wasn't. And I have a feeling that that's what the seller of this one thought, is that one coin's silver, one isn't. But we're going to open it up and take a look here. So the gold is in decent condition. I don't see any fingerprints, so I'm going to slip my gloves on and we're going to take a look at these coins. So again, the silver I think is obviously silver. Some really nice toning on it, which I really liked. Let's just do a quick slide test. Looks like silver. We'll also do a ping test on it. But let's get the gold plated one out here. let's test it as well. So magnet test, nothing. Magnet test, nothing. So that looks like it would be silver. There's there's something metal in the case. That's picking that up. Okay. I thought the other thing we could do is, we know this one's silver. So let's actually use our ping tester, and we'll give it a ping and listen to this one ring, and then we'll do the same to the other. Now, so it's ½ ounce. They sound the same to me. So I bought it thinking that, under the assumption that both of these are silver. And you're just kind of getting, I'll call it a bonus. You're getting a bonus in the 24 karat gold plate. So ½ ounce, ½ ounce. So there we go. I'm still buying silver. All right, so I'm cutting in here because I have an update. So I did make it over to Harry's Coin Shop today. They're in Beaverton. And I took both of these in to get them tested on the Sigma, so that I could confirm one way or the other what they're made out of. And he put this one on the Sigma first, and it came up good at 3/9 fine silver. I didn't get a picture of it, but it was, he did it through the capsule, but it was still within the brackets. And then he put this one on, and it's also good. So it is 3/9 fine silver, just with the gold plating on it. So we have a total of 1 ounce of silver here that I paid for. And again, let's look at this real quick. Does this really tell us that this is 1 ounce? 2 of these, each ½ ounce, each fine silver. I mean, this is just confusing. And I can see how sellers that don't know a lot about silver might be confused by that. So I got a really good deal on 1 ounce of silver as 2 ½ ounce fractionals. I mean, everyone's talking about fractionals these days. Well, I got 2 ½ ounce rounds here. And I'll show you what I paid for them here in a little bit. But first, let's learn a little bit something about the StickerTools.com, which is the app that is essentially supported by Sound Money for the coin pinger. So this is their app, and I'm going to actually show you what I was looking at here and why I was relatively confident about taking them into Harry's Coin Shop. But I wanted to do that just to remove any doubt at all. Now let's take a look at this. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to load our silver round into the coin pinger here. And this custom high purity 1 ounce silver, well, you can use it for less than 1 ounce. You'll notice down here, let's see, what am I'm getting a bright glare here. Let me actually turn off those, and maybe that'll be a little bit better. Okay, so you can see here, the way the app works is you actually have a measuring thing on your app here. But what you're going to do is you're going to set your grams. Now, this is a 1/2 ounce. So half an ounce is 31.1 grams. So 1/2 ounce is going to be 15.55 grams. And we're going to change the diameter because these are smaller. And you can see diameter here is listed as 31.5. So we're actually going to update that to 31.5. We're going to click set. All right, so stuff happens. I don't know why, but the app that's on my phone will let me set those fractionals. You see I have it set here, 15.5, 31.5, and the other on this other phone that I'm now recording with won't let me make that change. But we can see, for instance, we'll lay this in here, and it's probably hard for you to see, and it wants to slide around on my phone, but it is fitting pretty much right over those lines. So now let's take a look here. We'll see, here's where we're looking for our peaks. So we are going to hit start. See, I just kept tapping it, and we hit all 5 peaks and passed. So that's what I expected from this one. That's a 1/2 ounce of silver that would match the COA. So then I went ahead and put the gold version in here. And we'll do it again. We'll hit start. See, it also hit all 5 peaks and passed. So I was relatively confident that this one was going to pass. And that is one of the ways you can use the high, well, assuming your version, I don't know what the difference between the versions are, or why this phone's not working, or why that one is, but that is one of the ways you can use ping testing to verify. I mean, these coins, other than the plating, should be exactly the same if they're both silver. And it looked like the plating may have impacted it just a hair, but both of them passed the ping test here. So I took them into the shop anyways, just asked them if they could put them on the Sigma. Took a look in their case just to see if one of my missing world coins might have shown up there. It didn't, but Brandon in there helped me do the testing. So we got these tested, and I have 1 ounce of silver. All right, so now, what did I pay for this? So looking through, I was doing a search on We the People, and this just happened to be one item that came up. And like I said, I went and I looked at a bunch of other listings. And here, let me take you over here. 1987 Constitution Commemorative Guild gold and silver set. And you see there's lots of sets in here. 59 or 60 plus 5, so 65. That one's going to be 60, 50 plus 10, 45, 89, 95. And there's some singles in here that they have up for 30 plus $5, so $35. I mean, $35 isn't going to be a deal, but then take a look at this one. So you look at this one, whoever's selling this one thinks that it's a half an ounce. They're selling it for a good price for a half an ounce, but it's not a half an ounce. So this one, and I've got a couple of these set up as a watch here, and you can see, so here's that one we were just looking at. Somebody out there is interested in a deal. I have multiples of these sets already on the way that I got for good deals. I've hit my budget. I can't spend any more at the moment. So if anybody else is out there looking for a deal, here's 36 plus 5. So this one would be $41 for an ounce of silver. And this one up here is 32 plus 8. So this one's going to be $40 for silver. And you can see this one's somebody who's had a lot of sales. This one's not too much, but it looks like it's a business. And I just think that they've priced it incorrectly. 2-piece set, half ounce. Whereas if you look at the other ones that are selling it for more, and take a look in there, they're actually calling it a set. You can see here, 2-piece set. Well, they do say half ounce, and even, they may even be incorrect. And you can see this is a business, coin and stamp, but it's a 2-piece set. And now see, they know, because they said half ounce of fine silver plus 24 karat gold plated half ounce of fine silver. So they know that it's a full ounce. And this is what was so confusing, because I found listings like this where they obviously knew that it was a full ounce. And then in some of the other listings, actually, let's go look at one of these two listings. I think it's this one. So you can see gold edition, item description. They go through all of this. And then they say the gold is electroplated, not silver underneath, which is not true. So this is why I was so confused. And to be fair, this COA that this mint made is just, that is bad. But anyways, there we go. That is my deal of the day and my recent pickup. So I am still adding silver where I can find deals, and it's just sometimes you find the oddest deals. So there you go. All right, that's it for this evening. I'll catch you in the next one. Though, I actually realized I forgot to tell you how much I paid for this. So the very first set I got, I ended up getting it for, now I know the person made some money on the shipping charge, but my total in on the first set I got, this set, in order to kind of prove what it was before I went all in on more sets, I got this set for just over $32. So $32 for an ounce of silver. The other sets I got, I picked up for less than $40. So both of them were under $40. There are those other two sets out there that are at 40 and just over 40. But yeah, basically good deal for fractional half ounces of silver with bonus really kind of exceptional toning on the silver piece. All right, that's really it this time. Catch you in the next one.